okay, anywhere else. This administration, and you know, he keeps talking about infrastructure and delivering and roads. We are telling him, men and women who've not killed our children can build roads for us. Men and women who've not overseen abduction of our children can build roads for us. Men and women who have not overseen men in clubs, goons coming to beat up people in churches, can build roads for us. They keep telling us that we don't mention our agenda. It's because they don't hear clearly. Okay? When Rigathi Gachagua or Sifuna stands on a podium and speaks for 7 minutes, he doesn't say one time for 7 minutes. He comes and says, number one, our principal agenda is the respect for human life and the protection of the dignity of the life of the person. That is our first agenda. That before we talk about roads, before we talk about hospitals, before we talk about schools, we are not going to kill your children. Number two, we are not going to abduct them. Number three, we are not going to have goons throwing arrows, you know, into a church in Kisumu, and the bishop is holding those arrows, and then we are looking at you and telling you, Rigathi Gachagua sent those goons in a church in Kisumu. We are not going to have goons stoning a motorcade that is moving at Keumbu with Akina Sifuna, and then Rigathi Gachagua will be accused for it. So we are saying that before you tell us about roads, tell us whether we are going to be alive. Before you tell us about this, a president who comes and says, wapigwe risasi ya mguu, and then Belgut MP comes and says, President, you made a mistake. Hata siyo risasi ya mguu, shoot them to kill. And people clap. And that MP is still walking free. A minister for health who comes and calls us hyenas. No, wait. Let me tell you, Fred, the problem we have with William Ruto is bigger than what people are thinking. Okay. So don't tell us about roads. Don't tell us about steamer. Don't tell us about electricity. When we lose our children, it becomes emotive, it becomes personal. So we are saying anybody who has not killed, anybody who has not overseen an administration that has seen these kind of things happen. When we were attacked at Wetima Church, let me tell you in Dimulu, and I'll never get tired of saying this, we gave the numbers, the troop numbers of the policemen. We put their faces online. We gave the registration of the vehicle that carried them, the name of the circle, the OCS in everybody from the beginning to the end. Nothing has ever happened to them. Olkalau, NTV did an expose. They showed who those people were. They showed the crimes they did. We buried 2 people in Olkalau. This administration is still in office. And somebody who is really, really okay wants to tell us that William Ruto is fit to be president. We are telling you William Ruto is not fit to be president. Okay. If he was fit to be president, these kind of things would not continue. We've turned Kenya into another Haiti.
All right. Thank you, Fanya Mambo. And as you react to that, because now we only have about 6 minutes for your final comments.
Yes.
I would also want you to comment on something that's before the Senate now that you're here.
Yes.
And that's the Electoral Laws Amendment Bill. Even as you make your final comment and you react to that.
Yes.
We've had discussions about a proposal sponsored by the majority and the minority leader in the House to probably scrap off the provision